And we're back. Good. Yep, the hair looks good, Emily. Nice. All right, guys, so we're still continuing on with Saturday. This is for Oktoberfest 2017, Saturday RX-ish division. Event 1, 27, 21, 15, calorie row, some form of squat, plus hanging knee raises. 3, 2, 1, go. The athlete may then grab their handle and begin pulling those calories. Once the athlete's monitor hits 27 calories, the athlete can jump off of the erg. Athlete must remain seated until the monitor ticks over to either 27, 21, or 15, depending on what round. The first squat is going to be 27 back squats. You can get that bar onto your back any way you'd like. Emily is going to do power clean and then do some sort of shouldered overhead and bring it down. Good. She'll move through her back squats, getting that hip crease below the knee and standing tall each time. After you complete your back squats, you can drop it from your back. You just must settle it. Beautiful. Hanging knee raises. I'm going to come in and get close on this one, Emily. All right, so on the hanging knee raises, the important thing here is that the hip opens every time at the bottom. So she's going to bring the knees up above her hips, and then she's going to open the hip at the bottom. Good. I know you can only do perfect movements, Emily, but can you try to not open the hip at the bottom and show some reps like that? Good, so her knees are still getting high enough, which is good, but I want her to, when she comes down, don't open that hip all the way. There you go, yeah. So that would be a bunch of no reps right there. We want to make sure that we open that hip all the way at the bottom every time. Good. All right. After the set of hanging knee raises, she's back to the row. She has some more calories to pull. 27 to be specific. All right, or I'm sorry, 21. Once she finishes her 21 calories, she hops off there. She moves to her barbell. She has 21 front squats. You may squat clean the first rep. Just making sure that you stand tall at the top every time. Once she finishes, she can drop it, settle it down, and then she goes and does 21 knee raises. Good, nice knee raises. All right. Then she goes and does 15 calories again on the erg. She's back over to the barbell, and instead of overhead squats, the RX-ish division does another set of front squats. So she has 15 front squats. Power clean this one for me. She can power clean it and then go right into the squat. Good, opening the hips and the knees at the top. Very nice. And she drops. She goes back to her knee raises. She completes 15 knee raises. Time when she completes that 15th knee raise. The time cap on event 1 is 14 minutes. All right, Emily, let's show event 2A. 6-minute clock to hit a max of the complex deadlift, below the knee hang clean plus jerk. So she deadlifts first, coming to a full stop at the top, hips open, knees open, shoulders behind the bar. She then must go below the knee to perform her clean. It can be a full clean from there, where she squats all the way down. Let's show them a below the knee hang power. Good. And then from there, it's shoulder to overhead, any way the athlete would like. They can push press or power jerk. And split jerk. Good. And down and relax. All right. At 6 minutes, everyone will drop and perform 25 lateral burpees over the bar. Let's show them a couple lateral burpees. Chest to deck, standing, getting up, and then jumping with 2 feet or stepping over the bar. Either way. Let's show them with a step. Good. Let's say this is the 25th burpee right here. Chest all the way to deck. When the athlete gets up, they cannot go off on the run. They need to come across the bar to complete the 25th burpee. Good. Then the athlete can take off on the 800-meter run. That is event 2B. Event 2A and 2B are scored separately as 2 separate events. You will be scored and ranked in both of those. They are not combined in any way. Event 3. Emily, when you go over to your handstand push-up spot, will you remove the 25-pound plates, please? We'll still use an ab mat. So event 3 for the RX-ish, we're going to use an ab mat. that ab mat can be moved slightly away from the wall. The final say on ab mat placement will be up to the head judge day of. The athlete will kick up and start in a fully locked out position. This is important. That is the start position. You cannot kick up into a headstand. From there, you lower it all the way down to the ab mat, and then you can kip back up at the top, getting the head through and keeping the butt off of the wall. Let's show them a couple more good reps. Very nice. Good, thank you. And then down. It's 5 handstand push-ups for the RX-ish category. 5 handstand push-ups. Just a note, that can be scaled further. If you choose to scale the handstand push-ups further, you just will not score higher than anyone doing that event as written, or I hesitate to say RX, since it's an RX-ish category, but you guys know what I mean. All right, we have kettlebell snatches. 10 kettlebell snatches per arm here. The first snatch can be performed from the ground, but after that, all snatches go between the legs and then back up. Good, string together a couple more. There's 9 and 10. Here, she can switch hands. You must do all 10 on one arm before moving on to the other. And will you show me a couple reps where we don't lock out over the shoulder? So you must lock out over the shoulder. It can't be out in front of the body. Good, let's do one more like that. You don't have to hold the top, just kind of go up and back down. Yeah, so that is a no rep. It needs to be over the shoulder for that lockout. Thinking about getting that bicep in close to the ear. Okay, then we have a choice here. We can do 30 double unders or 60 single unders. So then the athlete will head over to his or her rope. We'll grab that. Looks like Emily chose to do single unders, so she does 60 single unders. Now those two are scored equally. We're giving you an option there. Neither one of those is scaling the workout, so you have an option. Upon completion of the jump rope, she is back onto the wall for handstand push-ups again. You have 5 rounds of this event, of this workout. The time cap on event 3 is a blistering fast 9 minutes. Gonna have to be moving on that to get that one in. Very nice. All right, Emily, the final event, this will be for the top 6 in RX-ish. 2 minutes to complete 2 rounds of 6 pull-ups plus 10 deadlifts at 225/135. The pull-ups, standard pull-up applies. Emily's gonna start with long arms at the bottom. She's going to kip and get that chin over the horizontal plane of the bar. She can do a conventional kip, and that's totally fine. She can butterfly. She could do strict pull-ups. That's a very nice butterfly. Look at that. Very nice. Good. Yeah, no kidding. After the 6 pull-ups, she'll come over for her deadlifts. Zoom out and get you. Okay, I got you. 10 deadlifts. Bar starts from the floor, of course. You can mix the grip if you'd like. Standing tall at the top, opening the hips, opening the knees. You can touch and go. You can drop from the top, either way. But at the top, we must open the hips and open the knees, shoulders back behind the bar. Good. For that event, you have 2 minutes to complete 2 rounds of 6 pull-ups, 10 deadlifts. If you complete that within the allotted 2 minutes, you will then rest until that 2-minute chunk is over, at which time you will then be invited to do 2 rounds of 8 pull-ups, 10 deadlifts. If you complete that in the 2-minute time, it's then 2 rounds of 10 pull-ups, 10 deadlifts, and if you complete that, it finishes with a 2-minute AMRAP of 10 pull-ups and 10 deadlifts. Excuse me. All right. Emily, did we miss anything there? All right.